filters can be used during the animation process just to make your animations much easier to edit or make changes to or organize and so on. So let's take a look down at our motion manager here. Okay. Notice in this case, fairly simple assembly, just has a few different components and a simple animation, very simple animation, only 5 seconds or so, with not a ton of different things changing. But imagine I have a much more complex project. Maybe it's an assembly with 50 or 100 different parts within it. So this list would become much, much larger, as well as a whole bunch of things occurring within my animation. So a bunch of different keys and change bars and so on. So I can use filters to help me select exactly what I'm looking for. I have filter options right here. So by default, we have no filter, which just means I'm seeing everything, all components, all animations, everything. But I can also filter what I'm seeing here. For example, I have filter animated. So if I click there, it's going to change to now I'm only seeing what exactly is being animated or is changing within my animation. So it's going to throw away everything that's not changing or has no changes within the animation. I also have the ability to filter for driving options only. So those would show motors and so on. So if I click on this, it's only showing me my rotary motor, or if I had any motors or springs, gravity, and so on. A very useful one that I use probably most often is the filter selected. So that one can grab whatever it is I'd like to filter. It can be an appearance, it can be a part, it can be whatever it may be. So maybe, let's say I'm only worried about looking at link 1. So I'm going to click on link 1 here, and then I'll go up to filter selected, and it's going to show only the selected item. So now it filters everything within my animation, and it's only showing me what's going on with my link 1. So this can just be very useful in larger projects, makes editing easier, makes reading your animations easier. So filters can be very useful for that. And then of course, once finished, I can always jump back to no filters, and that's going to show you all of your information for your entire project.